Good morning. This is Sparky Wallace, Cow Camp Supply. Last week I gave a small tutorial on those little hook-bladed utility knives that I use to cut out saddle parts and head stalls and so forth, and how I sharpen them. Well, here's just a quick little deal. So, this morning I've got a cheap head knife, or half a head knife, and one of my little hook-bladed knives. Now I'll show you how I do it. I keep this right by my cutting bench. A grinder with two buffing wheels, and I think I got these buffing wheels from Rio Grande Supply. So what I do with these little hook knives is I just hit them a couple of times. And on these knives, hit them a couple of times, just brush them up. Now, what I use on these wheels, believe it or not, I put a little bit of wax on these wheels. It glosses them up a little bit. Put a little bit of wax on them, and then put my rouge over the top. And that seems to get these to where they cut a little finer. So, let me just cut out one real quick right here. I'm cutting out a bunch of knife sheaths today. Alright, hang on just a second here. Okay, so you got these knife sheaths. Alright, so a little hook knife here. I'm sure you can see that. It's pretty precise on there. And then I'll hit that on that buffing wheel. No, every 2 or 3 knives, and it just takes just a couple of seconds. Cut that knife, back of that knife sheath out. Okay, round knife. So with these, I'll put it on the buffing wheel, and then I'll just hit it on the steel a couple of times. This is 12, 13 ounce, and that just cuts through that like butter. Now, with that being said, I have got really good knives, really good knives, and I've got these cheap ones. You keep these cheap ones, I'll tell you what, that is a cheap Chinese made piece of crap. And that is the best Skyva knife I've got. I mean, duct tape handle, that thing is like razor sharp, and it takes nothing to put an edge on it. Nothing wrong with these good knives. I like these. They're sharp, but for the money, holy cow, these little cheap knives, I don't know what's in them. I have no idea. But this one's okay. That Skyva knife is like sharp as a freaking razor. So, and I use the same thing. I hit it on that buffing wheel a couple of times, and it is razor sharp. So, just another tip. Thanks.